Bueno, pues estamos aquí de vuelta con God of War Ragnarok.
And I
Y
failed.
bueno,
What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of
esto
this.
ya
You
lo...
always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the.
Does it hurt?
Oh, this?
Only
Vale,
when I
esto ya
worry.
lo hemos escuchado.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies.
Está arreglando la puerta,
Never
¿no?
united the realms as you once did.
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back.
El escudo de la mujer.
Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Escudo del guardián.
Madam
Creo que regaló a Kratos su amada esposa en los Fey. Escudo. Kratos solo defensa, no es nada, lo único, no tiene nada. Solo el escudo de la mujer y ya está. Me lo pondría solo por lo de porque es del escudo de la mujer, pero creo que no.
I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
Espérate.
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag? Give it here!
Es un escudo guapo que tal. Mejoraré este. Me mejoraré este. Este está bien. Este está muy bien. Este escudo es la polla, la verdad. A lo mejor habrá uno que es mejor que este. Buena puntería.
What's the matter with you? The boss is right there sweating bricks on Main Street, and you're gonna go hit his time right now? Dick, move. Move.
¿Cómo? Hermano, ¿por qué te mueves?
He isn't coming. What do you need to talk to him for, anyway?
¿Qué pasa? ¿No puedo hablar con él o qué? Tonto lava. Esto no lo sabía yo.
He's gone, love. Deal.
Coño, si está aquí.
Squirrel.
Claro, lo he dicho
Master
antes, ¿no?
Kratos, my apologies. Madame Nithog's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another long-time tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her away from her babies. Terrible, just terrible.
Pero ya. ¿Se lo decimos o no? Pregunto. Pregunto porque yo no voy a decir ni una palabra. Vamos a Midgard.
We are certain the trace could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
What is this path?
Oh, just one of the many insane things we had to do to get to Jotunheim.
You jumped?
We were protected.
Evidently. We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Porque en parte tiene razón.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged
Esto me
demise.
gusta a
You
mí.
didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, Faye herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further.
Al final resulta de que Kratos, bueno, resumiendo, que sí resultó de que era Kratos el
Now
tío
that
ese
we
que
are
estaba
on the lake, how
sujetando.
will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Hostia.
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Sigrun.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that.
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen,
Mira esto.
an ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal, and wise, clever, and tall.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
Coño, es eso,
This
loco.
thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of
Eso
the
rápido,
well.
¿eh?
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible.
Brother, what is it?
The wolves are distracted.
Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother?
Hombre, he visto ahí un cofre. Lo primero que venía a hacer. ¡Hostia!
Switching arrows!
Raider, left flank!
Alka!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Left side! Incoming fire! Alka! Down! Behind you! Incoming fire!
¿De dónde?
Suspect that's all of them.
These were coal raiders. Infamous for...
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was... kind of you. The coal raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about that.
Perhaps.
Up to you, brother.
Instintos animales.
If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
When you enter the Norn's domain, it can be disorienting. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's minds? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
¿Cuánta vida tiene? Yo muy poca.
Alka!
Oye,
That one, brother.
Alka! Alka!
hostia, hermano.
Alka! Switching! The Alpha!
Hermano, me ha dado de lleno tú y estaba esquivando. Y ahora te me la da por culo. No tengo nivel y ya está.
Isn't that the spear from Tyr's statue?
Wish for peace. Be ready for war.
Oh, that's astute of the elves. Tyr never sought war, but he knew he had to be ready for it.
Aye, best be armed than not. Impressive looking weapon, isn't it?
It is big.
La ira máxima de Kratos. Aumentar la ira máxima de Kratos en función de su vitalidad. Hostia. Esa es buena,
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right, they have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate.
The wolves lead us here. Quiet.
Tal pulido.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors, and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Fire on your left!
Enemies to your left!
Pero vamos a ver.
Left flank!
Right side! Behind you, brother!
Alka!
Incoming fire!
Pero bueno.
Incoming right side! Alka!
One more to go.
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Coño, por eso me han pegado. Qué basta.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Let's keep looking. This way. I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. Opna.
Hostia.
There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
So the Norns told you nothing could change Baldur's fate.
They did, which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost.
Not now.
Hold that thought.
No, bueno, diosa, no.
On your guard, Kratos!
Si estoy esquivando, loco.
The Alpha!
Hermano, pero ¿esto qué es? ¿Pero esto qué es, hermano? Por la cara, tú. Si es que paso de intentarlo otra vez. Si es que tengo que subir de nivel, tío.
As I was saying, tales of time travel always strain credulity. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth.
Que puedo rapar,
The
esto no
threats of
sabía yo.
fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I
Son dos
challenged
caballos
them,
estos,
they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, could you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
This is the area. Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns
Solito.
are hiding something. Opna.
Otra pared falsa.
Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!
¿Qué coño, qué susto me ha dado? Que me caga.
Alpha!
Left side, brother! More later!
Pero bueno, no me rincones, eso no va a pasar.
Changing arrows! The Alpha! The Alpha!
No, 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 no.
Leader, to the left!
No me lleva ni sopa, el puto.
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves, then.
The wolves have picked up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Estoy escuchando un cuervo.
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Ya está.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Old. What is that?
Another gravestone. But this one's intact.
Aye, and with a keyhole tailor-made for the hilt we found. I was afraid of that.
This is the place.
Yo creo que la tercera va la vencida, ¿no?
We need to work our way up. This way. There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Above you! Incoming fire! Enemies to your left! Switching!
I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but right on a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
Erum kurda starkari.
Varit erdaut.
Primero Vin, y después esta gente.
Okay, I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here.
Stop.
Open up. We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look? Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Cruel Striker, Bringer of War, Weapon of the Gods, turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
Esta animación es nueva y me gusta.
Are we in our own minds yet? He certainly seemed real enough.
I hate to tell you, the parts in your mind will be real too.
¿Saben lo de...? ¿Saben lo del Olimpo, tío?
Seems he was guarding that way outside.
¿Saben lo del Olimpo, tío?
This place almost looks familiar, but different. Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
Y ya está. No. El sigilo es opcional. Según Kratos.
Freya of the Vanir, Master of Magics, Queen of the Valkyries, Witch of the Woods, Frigg of Asgard, Destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame. She cannot change.
Estoy haciendo otra vez el control de Kratos, Cuidado. Cuidado que pillo. Y soy capaz de hacerme unos no hit. No hit, no death. No fucking. Lo que sea, tío. No sé ni qué estoy diciendo, loco. No.
Mimir of the Aesir.
Ah, here we go.
Counselor to kings. Merry wanderer of the woods. Robin of the Goodfellows.
Let me guess. I'm a long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive.
Yo creo que las apariciones no me van a aparecer más. Valga la redundancia, pero... Este bicho ni va a aparecer más, tío.
Well, certainly clinks like genuine hack silver. I suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Mimir. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
What is that?
Phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Alka! Now, attack! Skialfa!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Attack the springs! Hurry before it recovers! Skialfa!
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Skialfa!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Skialfa!
Close in! Attack!
Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Tema Pilor. Tengo pilar. Madre mía, Kratos.
Well,
Churrame así
yet
la
another
cabeza, por
gift
favor.
of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
Estoy
The
diciendo
magic
algo.
draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
Tres.
This way.
Creo que ya debo poner cosas, ¿no?
The Norns are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
Bueno, ¿cuánto llevamos? Vale. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí, ¿vale? Estamos buscando a las Nornas. Todo por lo visto buscando a las Nornas. Que son como las hermanas del destino en este juego. O esta cultura, mejor dicho. Y nada, lo dicho. Espero que os esté molando y tal. Y nos vemos la siguiente con más. Hasta luego.